And what a wonderful way to be greeted as we come back. And you might have, I'm hot already in this hat. Can I just say that we actually found out throughout the week that apparently, in order to be a pro streamer, you have to have a hat. And so we've all decided to wear hats for the second half of the show. I'm absolutely boiling already. Big B wants to be a super pro streamer, so he's actually wearing two to try to get more votes, even though he's voting for himself as he goes along. So so welcome back. Don't forget, please, that you can vote. And just so just to let you know, remember that the deciding vote goes to me. So if there is a draw, then I will decide who gets it. And of course, the characters can only have 1 point of inspiration, and it's used up on the adventure. Once it's used up, then that's it. They can't get enough one until it comes back. Yes. So hey, he fixed it, and he's reached.
He fixed the bot message. Want to make me? No, you didn't. I read it wrong. I'm so used to seeing it. I'm seeing it correctly now. Want to me make. It says, want to me, make me happy.
Oh, want to. I see.
I've been trying to point that out in chat for the last 2 weeks.
And you've been unsuccessful.
I have.
Right, so...
Well, you have reached your goal. I checked the week ago, you're up 51.
Make...
I was searching for a hat. I don't think I have one.
Oh!
It's okay. I'm wearing one for each of us.
Yeah. Yes. I was considering a different player, but two hats is very tempting. Yeah. Yeah. You will just put a bag over your head. On your head, sorry. No, don't put it over. Do you know, this will not last because I'm so hot already. It's how do people wear hats in streams?
It's ridiculous.
Okay, guys, let's crack on straight away. So you managed to quite adeptly deal with these things.
Good goal.
I hear before we go anywhere else that to be an all-time top streamer, you have to have a beard as well.
What's
I've
this?
got the beard.
I've got a real one.
Security goal are okay.
Yeah. Is that what yours is, Big? Is that a beard?
That's a day's double that.
I thought he was just messing you with lunch.
I think that is quite impressive. That quite impressive. Yeah. I can't grow one. Anyway, let's get back to it, guys. Remember, there's one skeleton or the knight in the water, and there's one by you. We've pulled the dwarf out of the water with his axe, so we still got light, and it is up to you now what you wish to do.
I also have a hat.
Anybody can talk. Just go.
I'll stay at the door and just keep listening.
I asked around to see if anyone has any healing that does not take magical power.
I'm totally out of spell.
I could bandage your wounds.
Who's got healing? Cool. Who's got healing potions?
Me. He's not getting it though.
I'm going to do 5 points of lay on hand on myself then.
Cool.
He's going to touch himself.
Indeed.
Because I almost drowned back there, can I see if my fungus retracted a bit? Or?
Your what's been retracted, sorry?
My fungal.
Oh no, it hasn't. It hasn't. Still there.
I was gonna say, if you want the potion, I'll give you the potion.
Most people who buy a hat constantly doesn't notice that the hat is even though it's hot. I know it's so hot underneath here. Okay, guys. Well, Erevold, that's your stealth roll, isn't it? Thank you.
It is.
Okay, guys.
What back to being sneaky?
Julius, did you get 5 back?
I did, yes.
Yeah, excellent. I couldn't see because of that brown mark on it.
of my. Do I know what the effect of the failed Constitution roll was?
No.
Or is that later? Okay.
All you know,
When
all
you
you
suddenly
know,
drop dead.
all you know is that your token has a little. All you know is that as you walk around now, just up to this side of you, there's a little brown dot that is just following you around all the time. It's quite spooky, actually. Okay, guys, what would you like to do?
It's not as bad as two hearts with two different characters around their heads. Yeah. Almost like they're in love with each other.
Well,
That's
it
exactly
seems
what it is.
all clear out here, so I'm coming back in and I'm
Cool.
going to have a look around in this room.
I ask Revolt if he knows a way to light up his arrow.
That conversation we're having from 100 feet away.
Yeah, it's all like shouting one way to the other. Hey, Arrow, do you know how to light up an arrow?
I'm trying to sneak up these stairs.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you and I'll cast.
Actually,
light on
Rurik
Arrow.
can't actually see you at the moment.
That's true. Yeah. As far as you know, I may have just disappeared.
You're very stretched out, guys, at the moment again. Just so you know.
I'll cast light on Rurik's arrow, if that's what he wants.
I don't think Rurik has an arrow.
He's got light on his axe.
That's what he said, wasn't it?
No,
No,
he
but,
wanted to know whether or not.
About my arrow.
Yeah.
Like flaming
Oh.
arrows.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Right.
I wonder if you do it like a flame in your hands, and he just fires an arrow through it, type thing.
Yeah.
No, that's a Shenik. A Shenik does produce flame, doesn't he? Yeah.
He does, yeah. Damn you, Shenik, where are you?
I'm just going to spend a moment at this, what I deem to be an altar of some sort,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just pay my respects to the deity.
And I kind of go to everyone in our group, this little group that I'm with, is like, just wait until he's done, and then rejoin.
Do you know who you're talking to?
I kind of grab Bazooka and don't, hold him in. Make sure he doesn't.
Ervol, I think you can see this here.
I can see that.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems to be like a bowl in the floor, maybe a bit like a font, but actually sunken into the floor. As you hit that top step just there, then all of a sudden you hear a faint twang from behind you. I'm just going to reveal something for you.
See a red line.
Yeah, hang on, there's going to be some more coming up any second.
Oh, good. I sprung a trap.
Yeah, so all of a sudden from you hear this sort of like, go back, Bazooka.
No,
So-
I was just seeing what it was.
You weren't actually in the I put that on because that's the area, so I actually thought if I put it on when it's sprung, I know exactly who's in it and who's not in it. So, and it's actually on the second to top step, the trigger, so it's on this step here. So you hear this twang, and you notice that you feel that the stair that you're on suddenly sort of like depresses slightly. Could you make a dexterity saving throw, AC difficulty 17, please? So you.
Oh, goody.
Oh, nice. So
Nailed it.
nice. So you are only taking half this damage.
103.
Oh, so you actually take 1 point of damage as you notice that almost like a spray of tiny, almost like crossbow bolts, but more like darts, fire out. And as you hear the twang, you almost like your animal instincts kick in, and you literally just sort of like either. Do you want to? I'll give you an option. Do you want to flatten yourself to the floor or go up onto this part? You could do either.
I'm going to go for a roll and end up probably about right there.
Yeah, that's cool. You can move yourself, and so it seems to come out in a fan. And these little arrows sort of like fly off, and it's only your animal instincts of being used to that, that nature and hearing it happening that you actually manage to dodge to the floor. One sort of like scuffs your shoulder, but that's about it. You do notice that this step is now the same level as that step. So the whole lot has been sunken down, and the darts, came from the back of this. So you figure that this is quite an ingenious trap, because anybody who's coming out would never bother to check behind the wall. For anything, and they might have checked the steps, but even if you came down, shows you stepped on that other thing, and it's quite a wide arc, and the darts are all over the place now. They're not bolts, they're literally darts, but a good dex saving throw. I think
anybody else see that?
I think Ereval should go. I think Ereval's really good at avoiding traps. I think he should go first.
After he does his roll, it's like everyone's like going, "Way 10 out of 10."
Yeah, so he crouches and rolls to one side as the things just sort of like fire out. It's almost like slow motion Matrix as it goes down and it goes over his head and lies down. And it flies over, and then he's totally So this seems to be like a dugout font. It's at ground level, so there's a little lip, and then it goes below ground level. So it's not sort of like stood up like a church font. And you can also see now, I think, you can see. Down the other way. Ereval, you figure that this probably goes back the way you came. It's probably where the skeletons went. Rurik, what are you doing? Because you're
I'm taking back my grappling hook and my mace.
Oh, so you're not leaving it up anymore. Okay, cool. So you can pick them up, and you probably tie it around your waist or whatever. And then whereabouts do you want to move back to the party, or are you staying there?
Tanario is still in the middle.
No, I've finished by now.
Yeah. All done and dusted.
Yep.
Let's stand up. I'll turn around and say, you make sure to watch that last step.
Yeah. Okay then. I presume you're going to. Are you proceeding down the corridor? Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting to see if anybody else is willing to follow me.
Okay.
After that, and make sure they're not going to spring anything else. But yeah, after that.
Okay, so can you assume marching order with the front people on this square? There's no traps on it. I just need to know so I can click you all and move you to the next part of the map. So yeah, so we got what right? Yeah. So is that how you're doing it?
Well, I was going to say, Ereval wouldn't suggest it, but if we want to have that, if we want him to take the lead to disarm traps, I think he'd be willing to do it if somebody asks him to.
Yes, Tenariel.
Sorry.
You cut out there, Tenariel. Oh, it might be me. Start recording.
Welcome to the Pro Streamers Network.
Yeah, Pro Streamers Network. It's because I took my hat off, see.
It is, yeah.
See, sure as I took my... The funniest, I must say this, because at this end, you started to say something to Nariel, and then you broke up. And because I can't see Zoom, I then had like a 3-minute conversation with you saying... No, your mic's muted, Tenariel. Tenariel, we can't hear. Can anybody else hear Tenariel? And then I suddenly noticed I was actually
We were
talking.
talking to you when we knew you froze. Too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
suddenly,
was just looking down, and I said you'd done a flat.
yeah, I bet you were all taking pictures, weren't you? Saying, "Oh, quick!"
Something
That's what we
happened
missed.
down your downstairs, and you were very interested.
Yeah, I was burgled. I had to go off and beat off the bee. That's what happened. Okay, so
So,
yes,
basically, is
yeah.
there any water in this fountain?
No, there isn't at all. But it is about 2 foot deep, exactly the same as the trough in the main room.
Yeah.
Hey, go get some of the water from the other trough and pour it in here.
If that's
Exit
2
correct.
foot, wouldn't that be flooded? If that's all the water that comes from there, because obviously it's 2 foot deep, but there's more water all the way around it than what.
For you, it's flooded. Yes. For the rest of us, no.
Yeah, so
I'm always in stealth mode.
you probably there's no like holes in the basement and aerial, so you figured that it probably would have to be carried in vases or urns, over here to fill up it's not something that would actually fill up naturally when somebody turned a tap, and there's no sign of a way to fill it.
Yeah. Okay.
EK says Flat is working hard for that vote with his constant wardrobe changes.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
Okay, so
I just want it.
So I couldn't see Rurik. So can you put yourself roughly in the marching order that you want to be in, and then I'll move you on to the next map. But it's quite a long corridor in front of you, so don't worry. Is that how you want to be, or do you want to change it?
I didn't get an answer from Flat. We kept talking about it if we wanted Ereval to take point.
There's with traps, there's like mostly I can probably take them, hopefully. Hopefully. But I can probably recover.
Challenge
There's-
accepted.
Good luck.
But
To you.
but we can't necessarily just be worried about traps also, but about enemies as well.
Well, this is a wide corridor. It's not like we're going to get trapped penned in.
Do you recall when Tenariel said she doesn't have any spell left?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. What?
I'm
Tenariel.
out of spells.
Oh,
Yeah.
No more healing for
Gone
today.
dry for the day.
I've got 10 points of healing for myself, or anyone that needs it.
Right,
That you deem worthy.
so
let's go.
is that going to be your marching order as I move you to the next? Yeah, okay, cool. Let me just move you.
Maybe we should push Bazooka in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd take lead.
You know what, look at
just
that.
go. Just
You
go.
can move up
Wind
next to
him,
Julius.
wind him up, and just go. There's an enemy over there. Gold.
I put a little pouch of gold with a stick and I
Dangling down.
put dangling.
No. You fill it up with like the least most monetary or possession,
Okay,
like copper, and just tell him it's gold.
so you walk along this long corridor, and you should be able to see now that it actually comes into a rather large. You can see another room. Yeah, can you see that now?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what you can see at the present moment in time. This here, I think you can actually see that. Yeah, it is actually water, and you probably can see from the effect it's agitated water. So it's not still as you've seen in the other places. It seems to be, the movement seems to be coming up from the sides and then going down into the middle. So it's coming up from the side, and then there's quite a big area in the middle that you can see that is not frothing, but it's almost like a reverse wave. So it's not going, so it's coming out,
So
and
it's
then
like there's water being poured into it.
yeah, but it's not coming from this at all. All the edge is dry, it seems to. So if that's the edge of the sort of like this part here. So imagine that it comes along then down. The water seems to be coming up, going over, and then falling into the water, into the pool itself. So it almost like seems to be a convection current, or some
It's almost
kind
like
of
the filter system for Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
yes,
but just
yeah.
with water.
It's not chocolate. You can actually see there's another exit here. And you can also see that there's, if just because you won't be able to see because of this, Julius, but other people will be able to see that
I can
there's
just see the corner.
that there's a
right
double
here.
there's a double exit over there. That is just like normal normal entrances. There's no door missing or anything like that. And you can see that at the far end there's another 2 sets of stairs going up. Just let me no, you can't see the other thing, so I'm not going to tell you about it. So that's what you can see at the present moment in time.
The water, is it acting like when we fought that in the cave?
The avatar, water avatar.
Yeah.
Well, it's agitated.
elemental?
It's bubbling, but it's not.
It's like at the edges, it's coming up out of pumps, and then in the middle there's a inward pump. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So there's probably like a filter system like underneath or something that's.
Or it's a spring coming up, and this is where the source of the water actually comes up into this area.
Makes sense.
Elementals.
Yeah, it could.
Keep moving. If we get attacked again, we don't want to be trapped in this corridor. We're all bottled up right now.
I shall step through into here.
Yeah, cool.
Theme.
Okay, you can see a little bit more detail over here. Can you see the water? The floor seems to slope away, and the water is cascading down there. So it seems to be coming up from the edges and from where you are stood, and then there's literally a flow of water that is then cascading down. It seems to be going under the dais at the far end. And then there's almost like you think there must be a cycle of water happening.
There appears to be...
Julius, can you just make a perception roll and then you can talk? I just need to see whether or not you can see one more thing.
Yeah.
No, you can't. I'll leave the dragon till later.
Okay. Damn.
Assuming I can actually see it, I'm going to point out that I can see another well, like the one we just checked.
Oh yeah,
There's one up here, and there's another one down here.
And you can see, Arvold, that this here is the copper. You know, the copper that you saw in the other place.
Yeah,
So-
there's
around the
more
edges.
copper over here. Yeah, there's more copper over here as well.
Ooh, can we weigh it in?
It's actually sort of like set in the marble. So
It seems to me like a conductive stream, if you know what I mean.
yeah, that's what actually set off the water being filled in the room before. Tenariel, just to let you know, these two things here that you can see, those are exactly the same as the one in the corridor.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Empty.
Are they
Empty
filled?
as well.
No, they're completely and utterly empty. You do figure, as you see these two now, it's almost as if they should have almost like a decorative fountain in it or something like that. You know, the dais that Arvold saw right at the beginning that you saw, like said, oh, that should have a statue.
Statue.
It's almost as if these should have a decorative fountain on it. This water, by the way, is generating quite a lot of noise. So your things like perception rolls and your passive perceptions that I'm using as well are actually at a reduction because of the noise it's generating.
Do we know what's causing it? It's because it's not just still water? Is it flowing from and to somewhere that we can discern?
Yeah, that's what I said. So it's coming up at the sides and then here, and then it's then disappearing here. Can you see there's a sort of like a slope?
Right. Okay.
So it's actually, it's going down that way. So there's a natural flow from...
so it's got its own currents.
Yeah. So if you drop the dwarf in here, then he would definitely end up here. And you know, he might be like that guy in Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. He might get sort of like stuck in the pipe and sort of like, but
how clear is the water? Can you see?
Very clear.
The bottom.
Very clear.
Yeah, can you see the
bottom? Can we judge how deep it is?
Yeah. You figure it's probably about 10 foot deep, if not more. It's really difficult to see because of the agitation or the bubbles coming up, but you can see it's a lot deeper than the trough was. You know,
How's
a lot deeper.
What's a foot to centimeters?
30.
30.
Well, 30 centimeters is a
1
foot.
foot.
Yeah.
1 foot. So that'll be 300 centimeters.
Yes.
1 meter, yeah. For 3 feet.
Three
So
meters. It's about 3 meters.
So it's way above. We have to swim.
I'm going to shout out to those behind me, Scenario on Warwick. Stay clear of that ring. We don't want to trigger anything else until we know what we're doing with pointing at this here on the side.
Yeah.
right, got you.
So this here is exactly the same as what you've seen before. However, it seems to have an extra bit of decorative marbling round it, and it's this is empty, but it's exactly the same as the others. You can see the pillars in this room, so that's exactly the same as well.
Would they be Julius and Zuka be able to hear me from as far away as they were?
Say again, sorry?
Would they have been able to hear me when I called out?
Oh, yes, yeah. It's just over the noise of the...
I'm going to cast light on a copper coin, but I'm going to keep it in my pocket.
Yeah.
Until needed.
I ain't standing on no steps.
Is he learning?
Can I investigate the ring we can see in the inscription or something like that?
Which one? This one here?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, it's just like a ring of blue marble. And that's literally all it is. Julius, all of a sudden, you feel behind you. There's a sudden shot, and you feel an arrow pierce your back, and you take 4 points of damage.
Damn.
And from the side room behind you, and you can see them now, appears to be filing more of these knights. There seems to be, just so you know, 2 already out, and you can just see the third one coming through the corridor. Okay, guys. Can we have some... Hang on. Wait. Bazooka. I'll take it. You can still have it. Don't worry. I'll add your own. I'll add it for you.
It's okay. I can roll again.
No, it's there. It's done. Excellent. Okay, go. Ooh, 22. Nice.
Probably good, old Jimmy. Not close enough for me
Always
to see.
3.
I'm not even sure how aware I would be
Who?
of what's going on.
What?
He's
think-
the one with the guy in front of him, and it's like,
I think Tin Man needs an oiling or something. It's just-
Oh,
I
you're
need
not
a
wearing your
heart.
braces, Julius, are you?
Yes,
Because the arrow wouldn't
actually,
have
yes.
fucking hit you.
Actually, yes, I am. I am wearing my braces. Does that do
Do you have
anything
any
for me?
effect on that shot?
No, it wouldn't have had any effect on that shot in any case.
Okay.
Mainly because it came from behind. It came from behind.
I don't like it from behind.
I wondered who
You do.
Clout. I wondered who you were voting for. Then I thought.
That's just what we're doing now, voting for ourselves, huh?
Okay then.
yeah, because Big B started it.
Yeah.
By the way, in Wales, you need to restart that vote because you
It would
Oh,
have
yes.
died on you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
all the votes would have, by the way, ceased. Anyone that did do a vote, they need to recast it. Apart from Big Beastie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it started up again. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just advertise it. Thank you.
Either way.
Okay then. Alval, just so you know, and this won't impede your action, but just so you know, can you see the room just here?
Yes, I can.
It is exactly as it looks. So there's this inlaid marble around the font. There seems to be a series of concentric oblongs, and then 3 squares in the middle. So that room is exactly how it says. Okay, so we're into some initiative. We've got some initiative. So what would you like to do, guys?
What is
Alval,
my
you-
awareness of the situation? Because I'm assuming the pillars are blocking me from seeing duelists. I can. The attackers are not within my visibility range.
no,
I might have heard
Probably-
his shout, but other than that, I
yeah,
wouldn't know.
all you probably know is that there's a shout from Julius, and you probably can see the arrow stuck in his back, because you can actually see Julius from there. So you can probably
Even
take.
with the pillars.
Say again,
Pillars
sorry.
aren't blocking my visibility.
You. Okay then, so just
This pillar here and this one here would block in.
okay then. So say that you can't see him then. Okay then. So
Alright, so I just heard a shout. How high is this raise up here?
it's just like the stairs are over here, so you can get up there if you wish.
Just to be on the safe side.
How steep are
Gonna
these
move up here.
stairs?
They're actually fine. You can walk up to it, not a problem. Okay, Rurik, you are up. Right, hang on a minute, because via what Cryptex was saying, you probably can't see either, and you can't actually see them in any case. Hang on, I'm just turning my music down because it's really loud in my ears. So Bazooka, I'm not too sure whether or not you see these.
Yeah, I can see.
Yes.
I can see this one here.
You can see. Tenariel, you'll be blocked by that pillar.
Yeah.
And the other pillar. So Bazooka, you can actually act if you wish, because you
Okay,
can actually
so
see
I've,
it.
I've
yeah.
heard him turn around and go, "Ugh," and I'm like, "What's
A bit
wrong?"
more than
And then
that.
I've noticed
Yeah.
one of these things down here, so I'm gonna alert the rest, and I'm gonna pick up my crossbow and head here.
Yep.
Was it not my turn? Oh,
No, but because of where you were, you can't actually see them.
okay.
So you wouldn't actually know what's going on. It's only because Bazooka can actually see them.
Just make sure you're staying out of that copper ring.
Yeah,
Squat. Yeah.
25. I'm gonna half that because I want to run through him.
No, you're fine. You can, as long as you don't end up in his
Right,
his
okay,
block.
then. I'll do that then. I'm going to run through him and pop a shot off at this dude here.
Yeah, that's cool. Go for it.
Crossbow.
Yeah. So it goes sailing. It goes sailing off. So my movement now. How far away are we? Perfect. So this would be my first attack on you, Bazooka. You don't have a shield, yeah, because you've got your crossbow bolt. You've got your crossbow out at the present moment in time. So these are their. So as they walk towards you, they draw their short swords, just as before. So this is your first hit. 9 will miss you. I assume, yeah. Okay, so the rest of them can't do anything at the moment. Tenariel, you're up. I think you can actually see them now, can you not? Yes, you can.
Is this pillar not in the way?
Well, which pillar? No, well, it depends where she wants to fight, and then all I'll do is that I'll put in a plus if she wants to fire a bow to make their arm classes harder to hit. And that's how, as if they're in cover, that's all I'll do. Okay, Tenariel, what would you like to do? I'm really worried now when I can't hear him that I'm actually disconnecting again.
He's muted.
Sorry, I muted myself. Sorry. Right. All I'm aware of is Julius.
Well, you can see them.
Warned.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
If you look now, you can actually see them.
Well,
no,
because I've turned around and said
I didn't hear you say anything. Sorry. Okay. I'll take a shot at the third one.
Yep.
Because I don't want to risk hitting Bazooka.
Cool.
With my longbow, which was out.
Oh,
for God's sake.
It just flies over and sort of like whacks into the wall behind it. Okay, Tin Man, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna grimacing with pain. I'm going to turn around and go next to.
Yeah, you
Bazooka,
got
just on the edge.
Yeah, hang on. Let's just see how big that. Yeah, so that's not 10 foot. That's actually
okay. Sorry.
So if what you're going to have to do, if you want to, you're not going to be able to fight next to him because there's not enough room.
Yeah,
it's literally 7. Well, yeah, you can see how big it is. So it's not two abreast fighting. So you have a choice. You can either move to. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong selector. Sorry. You can either move to here, and then hopefully Bazooka can back up and take a disengage action, and then you'll both be able to attack next round. Or I will allow you to step on there, but every round, because it's over 5 foot as you've measured, it's about 7.5 foot. So I will allow you to step on there. However, at the end of every time you take an action, you have to make a dexterity check of DC 12, and if you fail it,
slipping,
you're
going in.
You're going in with your chainmail on.
No going to that.
Choices.
I'm going to take the first action and prepare
Yeah.
for. As soon as an enemy comes into range, I will strike.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna whisper to Bazooka. You might want to get your fancy sickles out for this one, dude.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, I am.
Eravol, you are up. 22.
I'm going to. I don't know if this is an attempt or you just want to let me do it, but I'm going to try and jump this little hole here to stand on the edge. And double knock an arrow, use my horde breaker against the back two, so I'm not taking any disadvantage for the one in melee.
Yeah, you won't you don't get disadvantage for melee. I just increase my cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're
not disadvantages in the disadvantage on the roll, just in general.
yeah, because you're literally you're going to have to be firing through that pillar in any case. And you're firing off the top. So first things first, the first thing you need to do is athletics check to nimbly jump across there, which is
one time I blow it. That would have been so spectacular.
It would have been absolutely fantastic, but that's not nimble enough, unfortunately. Just roll. Just roll a dexterity check. Just a DC 10. Yeah, that's cool. So you actually jump across, and you jump across with everything knocked and ready to go, but you lose your footing slightly, and you just sort of like slide off. But luckily, via your dexterity roll, you manage to regain your feet, but lose the action for the rest of the round. Okay. Rurik, you are up.
I will go here.
Yeah,
and
cool.
while I do this, I will sheathe my axe.
Sling your axe, yeah.
And drawing my light mace.
Your hammer, yeah. Cool. That'll be it.
That's all my things.
Yeah, that's it. So your movement and your action was putting your axe away, and then your combat action was drawing your other weapon. So that's it, you're done. Okay, bazooka.
Okay, so my...
Don't do this to me! I hate it. I keep thinking I've lost connection again. So you need to... What are you going to do, bazooka?
I'm I'm gonna drop my... Well, not my crossbow's on a strap. I've got a strap on it.
Yeah,
so
it's still classed as a drop action.
And I'm going to pull out my sickles and tactically withdraw back a few steps.
Yeah, the only trouble is you
Can I not do all that?
Yeah, so your movement stepping back and slinging your crossbow, that's your movement and your action. So therefore, if you wish to disengage,
right,
that will be your action. Or if you wish to draw a sickle, that will be your action. So if you don't disengage, I will have an attack of opportunity on you.
I'll just disengage for now.
Okay then. So at the beginning of the next round, you're going to have to draw your sickles.
Okay.
Okay. So my turn. Right. I will come into your range, Julius. So you will have your attack.
Yeah. Sweet.
Oh, hello, Halo's Blade. Haven't seen you for ages.
I know. I was literally just typing that.
Oh, yes. You have no problem at this point. It's the next problem that we always have a problem at.
By the way, my top damage is 8.
No,
yeah.
What's your top damage isn't 8. Your top damage is 11.
Plus 5.
No, it's your...
It's 1d8, so if I roll...
plus 3.
It's 7 plus 3. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's 11, your top damage, yeah. 5. Excellent. So, excellent. There we go. Okay, Tenariel, you are up.
I will take a shot at the second one.
Okay, go for it.
With my longbow.
Oh!
23! Yay!
Oh!
Even with the pillar there, that is a good shot. You are warming up, girl. You are warming up. Okay, it's sort of like your hit goes quite well, Julius, but Tenariel's arrow is a lot better, and it actually catches it in the face. And it goes in its cheek, and you can actually go, and you can actually see the arrowhead inside its mouth, and it lets out...
As long as nothing goes into my mouth.
No. It lets out a hideous cry, as it goes through. That's probably done the most damage that anybody has done so far. So, Julius, this is your action now, because your previous one was your readied action. Yeah.
So I'm going to do another almighty swing. Another 23.
You've actually started to take. Oh!
Yeah!
Okay, who's giving the paladin bardic inspiration here?
That's what I need, boys.
Okay.
Say hello to your new DPS.
So you swipe this thing as well, but really close to dying now. It's almost like hanging on to its last breath at the present moment in time, but it's still up. But there's definitely still 3 and clambering to get at you. Okay, Aravol, you are up.
Alright, I am actually going to sidestep down this way. As I do, you can hear me chanting something along the lines of summoning forth web of thorns. And as a bonus action, I am casting my hail of thorns.
Cool, yeah.
And I will then fire. Can I reach the second one back here?
Yeah, so all I'm going to do for you from now on, guys, is that I will automatically adjust my armor class for what I think it is. So if you just roll normally, then you'll know whether or not you've hit or not. And then that's easier. Yeah, so go for it. Over Bazooka's head. Duck Bazooka. Oh! That double 27.
Double.
You're like
crit.
You're like Nis. Nis always does that. Oh, 20. Natural. If you watch that.
But she cheats.
Yeah. Oh, Brigadier, you can't.
Camera's never on her dice. Don't believe it.
I always feel sorry for the wizard in that game because I'm sure he never cheats, and he's just like 3. What's his name? Always makes me.
I'll resolve damage for the bow.
Yeah, so that's 8. Yeah.
And then each one will have to make a dex throw against the thorns.
Yeah. So do they both take 8?
No, the arrow attack only affects the one that I targeted.
Right, so that's
the
that
hail
one.
of thorns is a separate damage.
Got you. Yeah.
That should affect all 3.
So that's the 8, and then from your ranger weapon, additional effects of what's the 5 foot of it makes dex save. Yeah. Okay then. So do you want to? What's your
Save DC is 12.
12. Okay then. So I'll do the one next to Bazooka first, and then I'll go from the front to the back. Okay. Do you want? What are you going to do? A D10.
Yes, it's D10.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to roll 1 for each or individual rolls.
No, you roll 1, and then if you roll it now, and then we'll do the saves as we go down.
That's this point.
Okay. Well, what's my DC?
12.
12. Okay then. Right, that one doesn't. Next, this is the one that you hit with the arrow now.
Okay.
That one doesn't. And then this is the one that no one's hit yet, the one at the back. That one does take it. So tell me.
He only takes 1.
Yeah, he just takes 1, does it? Yeah. Okay. So tell me what happens. Describe to us what happens with your hail of thorns.
Well, my arrow flies let loose and strikes dead on the center one. I would say middle of his chest, and bursts forth a sprout of vines and thorns that entangles him and reaches out to his companions, traps them up. Doesn't hold them, but it dissipates very quickly. But you can see.
So so it sort of like hits him and then goes like that. So Bazooka and Julius, you see this nature magic erupt from this knights, and bits of shoot and thorns penetrates the skin and sort of like appears on the outside of them, and then disappears. Excellent. Okay, Rurik, you are up.
No, we'll take the dash action.
Yeah. Are you just leaving the dungeon? Are you?
Nope. He's remembered where he left his armor.
Yeah. Cool.
That's it.
Okay then. Bazooka, you are up.
I am drawing my sickles.
Excellent. Okay. Skeleton attack. So, who did you hit him last time, Julius? Yes, you did.
Yes.
So I will go for you since you hit me last time.
Okay.
19 misses you. Okay, and then that's my lot. Bowwoman Tenariel. Tenariel the cleric / ranger.
I've been a
So
positive
you've
influence
jinxed
on
me
all of
now.
them.
Which one are you going for?
Middle one again.
Middle one. Here comes a 27. Oh no.
No, you spoilt it now.
You were just impressed. You were really impressed by Ervol's nature magic and everything that it put you off. Okay, Tin Man, off you go.
Pretty much whack away with the long sword at the closest.
Oh,
natural 20!
You still got it. Bazooka's going. I'd love to see Bazooka's face at the first moment in time.
9 + 5, 14.
I have that kind of face that everyone wants to see.
Okay, you whack it in. You sort of like did a wonderful shot one side, and the next shot you do is like a backslash through it. You actually embed it into its exposed arm and slice your sword through it. And the actual momentum of your shot actually cascades the skeleton into the water, and you just see it sort of like get sucked underneath the dais and sort of like disappears. It was definitely dead, by the way.
It got sucked off.
It got sucked underneath. Yeah.
I'm jumping in there.
Okay.
Normally that's my kind of joke.
Ervol, you are up.
35 kills.
All right. Rolling off of that success, I am going to knock 2 arrows this time and let fly with both. First attack will be on the closer one.
Cool. Yeah. That hits. And the second one hits as well. That one, the first one pierces the first knight, goes straight into it, and it actually goes into its side of its neck, and it just screams and actually drops to the floor face down. And the other one actually hits the one behind it. Not as good a shot, but it actually sort of like glances and sort of like sticks into its shoulder. Rurik, you are up.
I will take the dash action again.
Yeah. Cast your cares away, worries for another day. What's your movement?
25, so
50 in total, yeah. Cool. Okay, Bazooka, you are up.
Might as well just stand here.
Yeah, might as well. Oh,
I'm gonna hold my ground. If that thing comes at me or comes close, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, cool. Okay then. Well, you're going to ready your action, yeah.
Yes.
It's not just an attack of opportunity. It's a ready in action. Okay, so this is mine. So this comes charging for you, and here's my short sword swing. 20 will hit you, and you will take 4 points of damage, and then you can take your readied action against me.
Just gonna...
First attack hits. Do your second one as well, and then we. Oh no, we'll do damage. Damage is fine. 6. Okay, then do your second one.
13.
Hang on. 13 hits it.
5.
Cool. Okay then. Tenarial.
Oh,
This is going to be so funny because Rurik, who's ran all the way around, is just going to get up to this, and then the last night is going. Go on, Tenarial. You can do this. You can do this. We have faith in you. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
I've softened him up for you.
4 damage.
It's not actually. It's not actually dead. Tin Man.
We'll finish him off.
Yet until now.
Oh yeah, now he's gonna freaking.
Oh, you miss. You actually miss. Rurik's just thinking, oh bugger, it's the ranger now.
Hold on. Where is it? Change hats.
Change hats for the extra vote. Remember, if you're watching the stream, you can vote for the player who you think should get the point of inspiration. I've put and please remember, it's the first number. So 1 is Julius, etc. Okay.
I still get one from last week.
You've got that. You've got it until you've used it. You can't get another one until you've used it. Yeah.
So anybody else can get one, but you cannot.
Yeah.
Aha!
Aerofol, off you go.
So I've drawn and knocked another arrow, but analyzing the situation, seeing him engaged in combat with both the gnome and the paladin, I'm actually going to hold shot at this point.
Oh.
Be ready if a shot opportunity opens up, but not wanting to fire into.
You're just worried about that fumble. Yes, Rurik, you're there.
Get it!
And he misses, slips in the water again.
He trips on the dead body.
Yeah.
Into the water.
Hit it. No, you
After all that.
By the way, the next 20 turns are going to be us missing.
Yeah.
It's going to be the skeleton underneath the rock thing.
So, okay, off you go.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey,
You miss,
another one.
and you miss again. Skeleton. Who did I hit last time? Oh, this is at. Okay, that's fine, Clout. Yeah. This is bazooka again. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
8. That which is misses you.
Miss.
Tenarial with your bow.
Oh, go on then.
Go on. You can only fumble and take out Rurik. Yes. Yeah. Oh wow.
There we go.
In one ear, out the other.
Well, yeah, you actually pull back your arrow, you trace it slightly and then go psh, like that, and you actually catch it on the side of the cheek, exactly like you did the other, and actually it goes through, and it goes right the way through to the feather part at the end and pulls the head over to one side, and it actually, before any of the fighters can even attempt to claim the kill,
Yes.
it takes it. And the kill goes to the cleric.
Yay.
Excellent.
Soften him up. I'm gonna take a point.
+1, which makes 1.
Excellent. Okay then. So yeah, I'll get rid of that one for you. Okay.
Real fighters are too busy killing what needs to be killed to keep count.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry, we're still counting.
True warriors don't need to count kills.
Yeah.
Just keeping score against each other. That's it.
Okay.
You're supposed to be good in holy. Go and jump in that fucking pool.
Hey, careful, or throw you in the pool and bless you along the way.
Okay, guys.
I'll be good.
Okay, guys.
around
What would
the
you
back.
like? Yeah. So
Make sure everyone's okay first, of course.
yeah. Everybody sort of like is quite. Some people have still got the temporary hit points.
Yeah, I've still got one temporary hit point.
Okay, cool.
Oh, look at
Monsters can hit me,
you!
only traps.
Okay then. So people who have arrows, remember you can collect half your arrows if it's odd, then take it down to the even, and then collect half of that. So and
Only fired one.
and that's.
Down to 11.
I think Bazooka's an interesting character generation because first of all he thought he was a rogue, then he went into a fighter. Now he's gone into.
He's a ranger.
Now he's a ranger. You know, I'm sure next adventure somebody's going to come towards him and he's going to go like that, and just trying to cast us.
I cast burning hands.
I put my hands up and try to cast burning hands. No, nothing works.
It's all right as long as there's someone that can do that with their fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can see the yeah, he's going to shapeshift. Oh yeah, you wait till a Shedik comes back, and he shapeshifts into a bear. Then Bazooka's going to be going or just sort of like being a little chihuahua going.
Wolverine.
No, Wolverine. Talk about visions of grandeur. Okay, yeah, okay then. What would you like to do, guys?
Head to this door. I think that's the.
Yeah, it's just a gap. It's just a gap.
I look at Julius and say, "I cast burning hands."
At my face, I'll just look at him and it's like, "You what?"
So everything's inlaid into the floor in their scenario. So it's just like the turquoise marbling set out. It's very symmetrical, as you can see, and everything.
Does the square look like something should have been in the center of it, like a statue?
Is the difference in colours of the three squares deliberate, or is that just an accident?
It's just an accident.
All right. I shall come back out then, and the room is empty.
Those things came from this room here, didn't they?
Correct.
So I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
I need to go, so let's say that Rurik is exhausted from running so much from the fight.
Yeah, I'll sort him.
In the back.
I'll sort him for. Just hang on a minute. Let me just. Oh, you're going to be in a funny place. Okay, guys, we might have to do some weird changing around here in 1 second. I just need to do this. 4, 3, 4.
Can you leave yourself connected to the meeting file?
It's all right because I'm logging on.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Okay, Wilwick, you can head off whenever you. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you later if you haven't already gone.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, see you later.
Good one,
Hope
dude.
you all survive.
Always a pleasure. We'll let you know if you die or not.
Don't get too drunk.
Can I have your stuff?
Your boots fit me, don't they?
You can have my last burning hand.
Keep it away from Bazooka. That's fine.
Who was carrying the books? The druid books?
We gave one away. No, we left them with.
Yeah, we left them back at the thing.
Ah, right. Phew.
Right. Oh,
look at the cameras.
I know.
No.
Yeah,
It
right.
should. Yeah, no, it's
It
fine.
should be
it's
down
fine.
there. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
no,
fine.
it's all right. I can just. You carry on doing what you would like to do.
Well, we'll head to this room where these things came from.
Let's move Cryptex
There's
first.
Bazooka.
I'm kind of going first.
Okay, there's like another. In this room that I went to, there's another room.
Oh, you're already in here. Oh, that's.
I'm
that's
already
a
in
shock.
Hi.
Oh, these rooms are awesome.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean. When I came in, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yay!
Spirits.
Right, let me just move some people around on
I
this
like that
one.
little pool of water, don't they?
They do. I think it's like if you, it's like a spa, really. It's like if you
Yeah.
have an ailment, you kind of dip
It
into these pools.
needs hanging baskets of plants and
Yeah, yeah. The woman's touch.
yeah.
Where's the massage table? Oh, wait.
Okay,
Um,
everybody
Forest
should
and misuse would be
everybody
good.
should be in the right places now, I think.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, then. So let me just catch up here. Right. Yeah. So people in this room here, exactly the same. You figure that all these little troughs should have some kind of water in them, and this is quite a complex room if you look at it, because the stairs go up here, and then they go up again. Can you see? So you can't actually jump from here up to that top part, because it's
But you
actually
can where I'm stood.
no, because yeah, sorry, you can where you're stood. Yes, so I couldn't see you there because you're so small. Again, but this one here has the marble inlay round it. Okay, but none of these others. Bazooka, it looks like this almost like goes down to
Oh, so it's a corridor, it's not a room.
yeah, it seems to go down into another area.
Okay.
It's another long
Leroy
corridor.
Jenkins. So I'm gonna inform. In fact, I've already informed everyone that
Well, you
it looks like another room.
You can't actually, because Araval is actually completely in a different.
Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
tried to analyze this copper square here. I
Yeah,
haven't gotten
Yeah.
spots back on that. I mean, I only rolled a 9 on the perception, but
yeah. It
wanted
seems
to see if there was
it,
any cracks or indication that this
No,
was a pressure plate.
it seems to be inlaid copper, so it's actually flush with the floor. So it looks as if the marble's been gouged out, and then almost like molten copper trickled into it around in the square shape. And as you can see from the picture, it's from the floor plan, it's been done with extreme precision, because it's exactly bisecting all those areas. Each pavement slab is in the center of every single one of them.
Okay. So 3 things I want to do one at a time.
Okay.
1, hold my hand over top of the copper to see if crossing the plane has any effect.
It's just sort of like moving it across like that.
Yes, not
Yeah.
making any contact, just crossing
Yeah.
the air in front of top
Yeah,
of it.
no, nothing happens at all.
And then I want to touch my hand to the copper without touching the tile to the inside.
Okay, so just say that again to me. So you want to touch the copper without what, Si?
Without touching the tiles on the inside.
Oh yeah. So as soon as you touch the copper, the flow of the water in the area before you slows down. And guys, Julius, you hear the shushing of the water that you've heard before. Slowly slows down. The actual flow of it stops, and everything. And all of a sudden it just becomes totally and utterly still, almost like even Julius and Bazooka and Tenario, you can hear that all of a sudden it's stopped. Just out of interest, Erval, you can actually see one of the skeleton, one of the knights that got sucked down, sort of like appears, just as it slows down, and it just sort of like slowly, sort of like it looks like it's just being sucked around. You notice that it looks like a lot of its arms and legs are broken. It looks like it's almost been pushed through something and battered and bruised, and it just sort of like comes up, and it's just sort of like floating on the top. You said there was one more thing that you wanted to do.
Well, that was, if it didn't have an effect, I was actually going to try putting pressure on the tile with my hand. But
okay,
since I want to actually repeat that action, just making light contact with my fingertips on the copper again to see if it reverses or if it has any other effect.
Okay, so you touch it again, and you feel that the ground tends to shimmer a bit and shake a bit, and it's almost as if it's been touching it twice. The first time seems to have stopped the water flowing, and the second thing, it's almost as if there's something grating, like it's stone against stone somewhere, and it feels as if it's underneath you. And you can almost, like, even Julius and Bazooka, you can feel the ground shaking as if stone against stone. And you notice in front of you, and Tenariel, you can see this again as well, sort of like huge bubbles of water sort of go bloom and start sort of like, you know, when you release something underwater and the air travels up, you see these huge bubbles of water rise to the top, and then all of a sudden you see the water start to shimmer and rapidly shake, and then all of a sudden out of the water appears in front of you.
Oh, I'm missing all this.
We all are.
This huge released water elemental or water weird.
Oh crap! Okay, so I'm going to run back to where I just came from.
Just appears out of the water and slowly looks round and takes in what is before it.
You had to go and touch it, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I absolutely did.
And guys, we are going to finish it there.
No.
For
I knew
this
that was coming.
week.
I knew it.
I do think it's fair as well, because if Ulrich's not here, I don't want to sort of like play him as well. So we will leave it there as the water weird slowly emerges from being released via the copper. Hi, Junda. Via the copper thing at the bottom. So that water is now, it's agitated where the water weird is, but that's about it. Can I please remind you that the skeleton is that near you, Tenera, that's dead. That's the floating one. So it's a
floater.
Yeah, it's a floater. So what we're going to do is just move everybody back to where they were, and we will pick this up next week. Well, hopefully you will be able to find. Well, you're so close. You know, at one point, I actually thought you were going to find the well tonight. You were so close. I could feel it in my water, I tell you. Okay, so before you go, I would just like to give everybody the opportunity to say where people can find you, where people watching the stream can find you, and to encourage everybody to have a vote for who you think the player should be who gets the point of inspiration. So we're going to start over there with Sprocketeer. Off you go.
Hi, I'm Sprocketeer. I'm Sprocketeer on Twitter. You can find me here for this game, obviously, Saturdays. And Sunday mornings for Fuzzy Mushroom Blues Curse of Strahd campaign.
Really good campaign. I watched it the other week. Really good.
We're all half dead at the moment. Two of us are down.
That's why I said it was so good. So
somebody triggered about 8 or 9 bloody vampires spawned.
I wonder who that would have been if it was this campaign. Bazooka!
It wasn't me.
It just goes to show that I'm not the only person who has problems with challenge ratings. Okay, let's go down there to Big B. Off you go.
I am Big BC. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff, and also in this channel on Tuesday
this
playing
week.
Some Shadowrun. Yes,
7 o'clock. Be here. Be here. Be there, or be a quadrilateral. Okay, excellent. Down there. Flat.
Hi guys, I am Flat Battery. You can find me on Twitch TV /flat_battery. I'm sure our wondrous DM will give us all the links to all of our channels.
I'm typing at the present moment in time. You just have I keep putting 2 A's in your name.
Damn, the 2 A's. A Flat Battery. I will be playing a game called Squad at the end of this. Just bearing in mind that I do need a little bit of a break between the end of this.
Why?
For my stream.
Why?
A bit of bio break. Yeah, mainly.
Can't you hold it?
because he's not a pro streamer.
Call yourself an army man. I don't know.
No, army men normally do it in bottles. I'm trying to be civilized.
Exactly. Okay, and Cryptex.
I'm Cryptex. You can find me on my channel, Cryptex_81 here on Twitch, and the same name on Twitter. Been playing Fallout and going to get into some of the Telltale series here shortly.
You were playing.
Ooh, nice.
You were playing Worms.
Oh yeah, I played
Revolution?
Revolution with my sons.
Yeah.
By the way, can I ask which Telltale story are you doing? Are you starting with?
I'm going through some of the newer Walking Dead New Frontier is the next one.
Oh, The Walking Dead! Yes! By the way, if no one's seen The Walking Dead, go watch his stream when he does it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Backwards?
I read it.
Okay.
That is probably
Excellent.
one of the best Telltale stories that I've played and cried with.
Call
I
yourself.
I actually shed tears.
Oh, I don't
Live
believe
on
it. These are the people who are serving our country.
Hey, you can't serve a country with a cold heart.
Well, poof, believe. Excellent. So I would also like to say thank you very much for coming along and joining us in the D&D stream tonight. We will be back next week at 8 o'clock on a Saturday GMT time to see whether or not the players can find the Sunnell well to heal everybody and hopefully come away in one piece. If you're interested in a bit of Shadowrun, then join us on Tuesday night in this channel at 7 o'clock. And if you'd like to see me be a wonderful pro streamer playing ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, then I will be tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Okay guys, so it only remains for me to say in my usual way, please remember to say what you think and be who you are, because the people who mind don't matter and the people who matter don't mind. Have fun, guys.
Who won the initiative, by the way?
Who won initiative?
Yeah, who won the
Oh,
vote?
you didn't the poll.
Yeah.
Vote. You didn't tell
give
us.
the poll result.
Oh, right. I will have...
No one voted for me anyway. Oh, wait. Who voted for me? Junda.
You got votes.
And the winner...
Sorry to ruin your sign-off, by the way.
Yeah, and the winner for next week is... Drumroll. Like a herd of elephants. Is actually... the Diving Dwarf. It is actually Rurik. So it's actually Rurik. So he gets the point of, and I think it's because he stripped himself and dived in the water. So well done, Rurik.
Right.
For
Like I always say, you have to show your bulges.
So Tenariel, you know what you have to do next week.
Oh no.
You could do a Baywatch and do
Get your assets
Run
out.
in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what got it for Rurik as he was doing his dash action round to kill that skeleton. Anyway, guys.
When I get the slow spell, I'll do that.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, it just remains for me to say have fun, and I'll catch you all later. And until then, consider yourself well and truly waffled. Have fun, guys. Bye.
I can't do that muffle sign.